Hello, and welcome to Slow American English with Bill. I'm Bill, and I'm really glad you're here today. If this is your first time on my channel, let me say this clearly. You are safe here. You don't need perfect English. You don't need fast English. You don't need big grammar rules today. You just need small steps that you can repeat. Step by step. Day by day. Many beginners feel the same pain. Maybe you feel lost. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you think, I've studied English for years, but I still can't speak. Maybe you feel nervous when you open your mouth. Maybe your brain freezes. Maybe you understand some words, but you can't make full sentences. Maybe you're afraid of mistakes. Or maybe you feel tired because you tried many methods, but nothing worked. If that is you, I understand. And you are not alone. This channel has one mission: to help you speak real American English more naturally, with confidence and joy. We use one simple method: slow, clear English, repetition, and shadowing. Shadowing means you listen, then you repeat out loud like an echo. You copy the rhythm, the tone, and the speed. You train your ears, your brain, and your mouth to work together. Now, today's episode is special. Today, I will share the 10 most common mistakes English learners make. And listen, this is good news. Because if you can fix these mistakes, your English will improve faster. You will feel less stress. You will feel more control. You will feel more confident. Some mistakes are small, but they block your progress for years. Today we remove those blocks. Here is how to use this episode. First, listen once without speaking. Just relax and understand the ideas. Second, listen again and repeat after me. Even if you repeat softly, it is okay. Your goal is not perfect. Your goal is practice. Okay. Let's begin with mistake number 1. Mistake number 1. You translate everything in your head. This is the biggest mistake for speaking. You hear English, then you translate into your language, then you translate back into English, and then you try to speak. That is slow. That is stressful. That makes your mouth freeze. Why does it happen? Because many people learned English from school, grammar, translation, tests. So your brain thinks translation is normal. But for speaking, translation is a trap. It makes you tired. It makes you slow. How do you fix it? You fix it with one simple habit, one thought, in English. Not a long sentence. One thought. Simple. Short. Real. I'm tired. I need coffee. I'm busy today. I'm on my way. Say it in your mind. Then say it out loud. Let's practice. Repeat after me. I'm tired. I need coffee. I'm busy today. I'm on my way. I feel nervous, but I can try. Good. That's it. One thought in English. Mistake number 2. You wait to be perfect before you speak. You think, I will speak when my grammar is perfect. Or, I will speak when my pronunciation is perfect. Or, I will speak when I know more words. And then you wait. And you wait. And you stay silent. Why does it happen? Because you want safety. You want to avoid embarrassment. That is human. But the truth is, speaking is how you improve speaking. You cannot become confident by waiting. Confidence comes from action. How do you fix it? You change your goal. Your new goal is not perfect. Your new goal is clear. Clear is enough. And you use simple sentence patterns. For example, I want, I need, I don't understand. Can you repeat? These are powerful sentences. Let's practice. Repeat after me. I want to practice English. I need help, please. I don't understand. Can you repeat that, please? I'm sorry, I'm learning. Great. That is real English. Clear English. Mistake number 3. You learn single words, but you don't learn phrases. You memorize vocabulary like reservation, deposit, appointment, refund. But when you meet to speak, you don't know what to say. You know the word, but you don't know the sentence. Why does it happen? Because apps and schools often teach word lists. But real speech is built from phrases, small chunks. How do you fix it? You learn chunks. A chunk is a short phrase you can use many times. For example, I'd like to, can I, do you have, how much is, I'm looking for. When you learn chunks, you speak faster and more naturally. Let's practice chunks. Repeat after me. I'd like to open an account. Can I pay by card? Do you have this in medium? How much is this? I'm looking for a cheaper one. Could you help me, please? Nice. Those are chunks. Mistake number 4. You study too much, but you don't repeat. You watch 10 videos in one day. You download many PDFs. You save many posts. You feel busy. You feel productive. But the next day, you forget. Why does it happen? Because your brain needs repetition to build memory. One time is not enough. Repetition creates automatic English. How do you fix it? You use a simple loop, the 7-day repeat system. Day 1. Listen. Day 2. Shadow. Day 3. Repeat key sentences. Day 4. Shadow again. Day 5. Record your voice. Day 6. Shadow with more confidence. Day 7. Do a mini role play. This is how you improve faster with less stress. not more content. More repetition. Say this with me. I repeat to improve. Again, I repeat to improve. Mistake number 5. You listen to English that is too hard. You watch movies with fast native speech. You listen to podcasts for natives. You understand maybe 10%. And you feel frustrated. You think English is impossible. Why does it happen? Because you want to be strong. You want real English. That is a good dream. But the input is too hard, so your brain cannot learn. How do you fix it? You choose comfortable input. That means you understand about 60 to 80%. You don't understand everything, but you can follow the main idea. Slow English, clear English, beginner stories, simple conversations. This builds your foundation. Then later, you go faster. Let's practice a mindset sentence. Repeat after me. Slow English is not childish. Slow English is smart training. Slow English builds my foundation. Great. Mistake number 6. You don't train your mouth. You read silently. You watch videos quietly. You think, I understand. But when you speak, your mouth feels heavy. Your pronunciation feels strange. Why does it happen? Because speaking is physical. Your mouth muscles need training, like the gym. How do you fix it? You speak out loud every day, even 5 minutes. You shadow. You read aloud. You repeat lines. You don't need a teacher. You need practice. Let's do mouth training. Repeat after me, clearly and slowly. I want to speak more clearly. I want to speak more naturally. I can speak slowly. I can improve every day. Good. That is muscle training. Mistake number 7. You ignore the small sounds at the end of words. Many learners drop final sounds. For example, work becomes were, help becomes hell, want becomes wan. Or you forget the S in works and the ed in worked. Why does it happen? Because your language may not use strong ending sounds. Also, when you speak fast, endings disappear. How do you fix it? You slow down and you close the word. You don't need to exaggerate. Just finish the sound. Work. Help. Want. Need. Ask. Like that. Let's practice endings. Repeat after me. I work today. I need help. I want coffee. She works here. He worked yesterday. Great. Small sounds, big difference. Mistake number 8. You speak with a flat voice. No rhythm. No stress. No intonation. It sounds like a robot. Even if your grammar is correct, it feels unnatural. Why does it happen? Because beginners focus on words, not music. But English has music. It goes up and down. It has strong and weak beats. How do you fix it? You copy the speaker's rhythm with shadowing. You also learn one simple rule: questions often go up, statements often go down. And you stress important words. Let's practice intonation. Repeat after me. Are you ready? Good. Dot. Now a statement. Another question. Can you help me? And a statement. Thank you. Perfect. Mistake number 9. You study grammar too early, too deeply. You spend hours on tense charts. You worry about perfect rules. You become stressed. You stop speaking. Why does it happen? Because grammar feels safe. It feels like control. But grammar is not the first step for speaking. The first step is functional English, the English you use to live. How do you fix it? You build function first. Ask questions. Make requests. Say what you want. Say what you need. Say how you feel. Grammar will improve later through repetition. Let's practice functional lines. Repeat after me. Can I ask a question? Could you speak slowly, please? I'd like to try again. I don't know, but I can learn. Nice. That is functional English. Mistake number 10. You don't use English in your real life. You study, but you don't connect English to your day. So English stays like homework. It never becomes natural. Why does it happen? Because you think practice must be big. You think you need 1 hour, a book, a quiet room, and perfect focus. But real progress comes from small daily habits. How do you fix it? You use micro habits. Change your phone to English. Write 3 short sentences each day. Record 1 minute of voice. Talk to yourself in English while walking. Use English in small moments. Let's say 3 simple diary lines together. Repeat after me. Today, I was busy. I learned something new. I will try again tomorrow. Great. That is real-life English. Okay. Now you have the 10 mistakes and you also have the fixes. Now we do a quick review. This is important because review makes memory. Repeat after me. 1 line for each mistake, like a promise. I will stop translating everything. I will speak before I feel perfect. I will learn phrases, not only words. I will repeat to improve. I will choose listening that I can follow. I will train my mouth every day. I will finish my word endings. I will copy rhythm and intonation. I will focus on function before grammar. Great. That is a strong mindset. Now it's your turn. I want you to choose just one mistake you make the most. Not all 10. 1. Then, choose one fix and do it today. Small step. Here is your homework. Comment "done" and your country, and write this sentence. My biggest mistake is number blank. Then write one fix you will do today. For example, I will shadow for 5 minutes. Or, I will write 3 diary sentences. Or, I will speak one thought in English. And listen, my friend. If you are still listening, I'm proud of you. Many people want results, but they don't want practice. You are different. You are here. You are learning. You are building a skill that can change your life. Remember, you don't need to be fast. You need to be consistent. You don't need to be perfect. You need to repeat. And if you follow this channel, if you use these videos, if you shadow with me step by step, you will improve. You will hear it in your voice. You will feel it in your confidence. And one day, you will look back and say, wow, I can do this. This is Slow American English with Bill. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep believing in yourself. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.